large topic in Himalayan art, you tend to get a lot of confusions, a lot of questions, and there's often a lot that's left unsaid. So we're going to go back to the topic of Dakini for a moment, and we're going to talk about it with reference to the Wikipedia website and their entry for the term Dakini. Now, in general, this what's written there is really quite good because it goes into a tremendous amount of background information on the origin, sources, and meanings from India. It also talks about the different regions. It talks about the different religious traditions or the different Indian Hindu traditions or Buddhist traditions. So it's really quite good. But one thing that always comes up is a general confusion in discussing Dakini. And really where the problem arises is not separating out with Himalayan art that the term Dakini refers to a category or a class of female figures. And they're not all necessarily deities, just female figures. Some of them might be Buddhist meditational deities that are actually called a Dakini or have Dakini in their name, or they're using the model of Dakini. So it's a category, it's a class, it only applies to females. The male term would be Daka, but Dakini is a class of female figures. But these female figures do not all have the same appearance. They can be peaceful, semi-peaceful, wrathful, or wrathful. They can have different appearances. Now, the real problem arises when definitions try and include the abstract meanings, and the abstract meanings are way beyond talking about the appearance and the general classifications of these female deities. When you start talking about the abstract behind it, then you're actually talking about, first of all, the organizational divisions with reference to Dakini. And for those, we have quite a number. We have the terms worldly or mundane, then activity, and then wisdom. So that's a threefold classification or division. Worldly, karmic, and wisdom. Mantra, innate, pure land. And then we have the three roots of the Guru, Ishtadevata, and then Dakini. But then you can have the three roots, which are Guru, Ishtadevata, and then Dharmapala, which is exclusive of Dakini unless you're including Dakini as an Ishtadevata. Then you have the very outer, the inner, and the secret. So that's a fourfold classification. Then you have Nirmanakaya, Sambhogakaya, Dharmakaya classification of Dakinis. Then you can have a five Buddha family classification. Then you can also have a body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities classification. So all of these are different classifications that come out of different Vajrayana, Tantric, or Tibetan Buddhist systems. They don't apply across the board. They don't apply to everybody. All of these different organizational divisions are specific to a particular Tantra text, or they're specific to a particular religious tradition, whether it's Guhya Garbha or a particular revealed treasure of the Nyingmas, or whether it's a Buddha Sama-yoga related to Chakrasamvara, or one of the more common Chakrasamvara Tantras. When you're talking about the abstract meanings of Dakini, then you have to be very conscious of what organizational division, structure, and what source text and religious tradition it's coming out of. Otherwise, it's very difficult to keep track of all of these different meanings. So we'll leave it there. Press the like button. You can subscribe. You can join HAR on Patreon, or you can just make a donation on the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources.